to be a millisecond timescale crypto trading firm exactly. And you know, when it takes an hour to move an asset from one platform to another and you can't share your collateral between them, like sometimes you're like, oh shit, I want to do this trade. I'll be able to do it in an hour or so, maybe 3 hours if it's a BSV you need to move around. And, you know, it doesn't matter how fast your systems are, you're not going to speed up the BSV blockchain. Like, so, yeah, so exactly. Like, the infrastructure here is so underdeveloped and rickety that, like, a lot of what we do, you know, we build models, some of them are kind of cool. But, like, you know, you drill into it on a specific time, on a specific day. And, you know, we've got some people who are, like, doing some cool studies, testing some intuitions. We also have a lot of our traders who are like, fuck, we need to withdraw, like, 500 BCH from this exchange right now, and our daily withdrawal limit is 200. And they also haven't processed for 12 hours, and we're waiting for a phone call. And what do we do now? And so thinking, well, we can, like, here's some ways to route around this. Like, here's the WeChat accounts we need to contact to try and solve our support problem. Like, we spend a lot of time on WeChat, right? Because, like, I don't know, you got your coins stuck on some exchange. They're going to let them out eventually, but, like, you want them right now. And they're kind of like, yeah, we'll give, you know, a security process, something, 24 hours. And you're like, no, how about right now? No, right? What you do, you, like, call someone up on WeChat. So, you know, we do a whole lot of operational work. Another side of this is, like, banking. You know, for anyone who's tried to bank and also trade crypto, it's a nightmare. I mean, you go, you know, we had a Bank of America account at one point, and you know, we kind of go in there each day, and the bank tellers get super excited because it's by far the most exciting part of their day, when, like, we'd all walk in and be like, yo, okay, so we got like $10 million of wire transfers, and we got to get them out 20 minutes after you receive them. You're going to get them in about 30 minutes, and it's going to require approval of your manager's manager's manager, and it's going to be going to these 5 places, and we got to get all of this, whatever, we have this whole thing that we need. I never got really into it. Then at the end of the month, you know, there's this sort of compliance review, and, you know, sort of master compliance is like, so tell us about this Alameda Research. They seem to be a large fraction of your bank's wire transfers. And the teller's like, oh yeah, we love those guys. It's like, you know, it's a bunch of 20-year-olds. They got this cryptocurrency trading startups sending, you know, $10 million a day to, you know, these, like, businesses all across the world that are trading coins, and like, in, like, all these currencies, and compliance is like, what, that's, like, literally the worst client you could have. Like, what are you thinking? Like, imagine the AML, the anti-money laundering and know your customer risk that we as a bank are taking on. Like, can you ask them to track every Bitcoin? Like, obviously not. Like, and so, you know, as anyone who decided to do this, it's actually a hard problem. And so we spent a lot of time, you know, talking to reps from banks about, like, finding a solution that'll work for us. You know, we spend a lot of time, like, whitelisting addresses on cryptocurrency exchanges, talking to account reps. You know, we spend a lot of time dealing with AWS because that's where crypto is. And so, you know, there's a whole lot of operational things that sort of go into this as well.